Diaz Presents, and I'm Mick Diaz, and today we're going to have something really special for everyone. This is the first time ever that I'm ever going to learn about how to make cocktails with lambanog. Can you believe that? And tonight we have a very special guest. Actually, there's two of them. There's Dave and Mike, the founders of Papo Js Lambanog, and they are going to show us their signature recipes for making cocktails with lambanog. Right, Dave?
Oh, absolutely. I think we've got a good video for you.
And
I can't wait.
Say anything, Mike? Okay.
I can't wait to see this video.
I saw a little bit of it.
Oh, you saw it before us.
Yeah. And before I play this video, I just wanted to thank our sponsors. We do have sponsors to have the show going on. So they're helping us out. So the Hi-Fi Hedgehog and CMC Legacy Group are our sponsors for this show. And of course, we have Papo Js Lambanog, who's doing a very special treat for all of us tonight. And so here's the video.
I'll take that one. Welcome. I'm Dave Osmena from Papo Js. Mike Borja is going to be joining you. We're going to make you a couple drinks. Thanks for coming along.
You can start drinking lambanog.
I shouldn't answer that question. But I will say that lambanog is something I'd heard about for a long time. I grew up in the U.S., so it is a drink that I'd heard about and seen as a very small child. I didn't see it for a number of years. Always wondered about it, and until just a few years ago, I actually started looking for lambanog. And every time someone would visit the family from the U.S. or from the Philippines, I'd ask them to bring a bottle. And every time somebody went to the Philippines, I'd say, go find a bottle and bring it back. And there's certainly a big variety of what you get with lambanog. Anything from what you would find in a roadside dirt floor store that comes in an old Pepsi bottle to a very fancy bottle, that you would find only in duty-free shops. And then you get something like Papo J's, which is, I think, a very good, amazing quality, but still super rustic. You see, we use an old wine, not an old wine, a new wine bottle, but they use wine bottles because that's what we've got. Everything is bottled there. Lambanog is a spirit unique to the Philippines. They've been making it in the Philippines since about the 1400s. It's made from coconut nectar, straight up coconut nectar. What happens is it's not made from the nut of a coconut tree. It's not made from the water or the oils that you see a lot in the stores, but it's actually made from the nectar of a coconut tree. The workers will climb up a tree, shave off the end of a flower, and then collect that nectar. And that nectar is a sweet kids drink. Actually, it's an amazing over ice, good afternoon drink. But if you let it sit in drums for a couple days, it ferments naturally to make the alcohol. There's no added yeasts or anything like that, like you see in a typical spirit. It'll sit for a couple days. It becomes a tuba, about a 15-20% alcohol, and people love to drink that. What we think the real treasure is, you take that tuba and you distill it. You have a big copper still, fired up by corn husks, and distilled one time into an 80 proof clear. What I'm going to do is the simplest of drinks. I have one of my favorites is a just simple coconut water ice cube, Papo J's, and a lime. So typically what I'll do is I have an ice maker or an ice tray, a simple ice tray. Any ice tray will do. I take coconut water and just pour it all in. I like the bigger cubes Bigger cubes will last a little longer, make it cold, make the drink a little cooler, without diluting too much into the whatever alcohol you're pouring into the drink. So that's really it. One tray, put that into the freezer, and it go about, there you go, just overnight. Now, what that produces is a cube just like this one. Simple glass. Make sure your glass is big enough to hold the cube that you're making. You drop it in. If the cube's too big, you kind of give it a stir. Make sure that cube touches the bottom of the glass. If it doesn't touch, just give it a couple quick stirs, and that'll sort of melt the edges and bring that cube down to the middle of the glass. And then we take, I'll be official and do a pour of 2 ounces. Bit of a club pour. I always make 3, because there's always a friend, and then another friend might show up. There. And then top it off with a little bit of lime. Simple. Simple drink right there. You can always adjust this drink. If you want a little more volume, is just pour a little more coconut water on top. There you go. The little pops. Cheers. Welcome back. We're going to make a Papo J's infused coffee drink. Another one of my absolute favorites. First, we're going to start with 5 tablespoons of coffee. Right there. And we're going to get a mason jar, probably about a cup, mason jar that holds about 2 cups of the product. I use this one right here. We'll just pour the coffee into the mason jar. Right there. Simple process. And then you get 2 cups of Papo J's right there. And just pour in. I'm just pouring because I know this thing holds about 2 cups. Get to the top. Close that off. Give that a shake and put it in your fridge. I leave it in the fridge for overnight. 8 hours to 20 hours is actually not a bad move to make. So I've got this little jar right here has been in the fridge. I'll take a nice little. This is actually a French coffee press. One of my favorite little tools because it holds a lot. And then I get a strainer and a coffee filter. Drop that in there. Give a little bit of a shake. And then just simply pour right on in. Just like making coffee. There you go. Simple move. And you let that go. The thing about that is you just leave it. Now we'll just leave that over here. Because I do have one that I made last night. Before I bring that out, bring out a glass with a, this is a coconut water ice cube. Simple ice cube would work, but my favorites are definitely always a nice coconut water ice cube. Bring that out. This is my beautiful brew that I made last night. Jigger, the 2-ounce jigger. Pour a solid 2 ounces over that. And then another 2 ounces of just coconut water. And then if you're feeling racy, throw in a Nice little sprig of orange peel. Little orange zest. Give it a twist. Drop it in. There you go. Cheers.
Maybe you start.
No,
What
no,
do we
no.
make? What do we
Hey,
make?
Borja,
Yeah.
we need to puree some watermelon.
Okay.
So
Cut some watermelon.
cut that up. I mean, do you know how to cut a watermelon?
Nope.
Just like that.
Yeah, like this, right?
Don't watch your fingers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need these fingers.
But what do you? Okay.
I cube
I'm
it.
gonna let you. Okay.
I
Yeah.
cube it. I cube it. Yeah.
You got kids, right?
Yeah. Why?
Because you give them watermelon, I'm sure, and then you got.
Oh well, yeah. See, when I was a kid, I would eat watermelon. I would take it out like this, right?
So we're just gonna drop the watermelon meat in here.
Okay. With the skin?
No, so the watermelon meat.
This is how I used to eat it. This.
No, don't eat it though. Put it in there.
Can you do that skin?
All right.
There you go. So just the meat, yeah? That's how I do the meat, man.
Okay.
That's all you need, the meat. Come on.
Where'd you grow up?
Western Pennsylvania. Where'd you grow up? You know, Western
We don't talk
Pennsylvania.
about that.
Western Pennsylvania, where they grow a lot of watermelons. You know?
Uh-huh.
All right, you can take those.
All right, come.
They're not. They don't have to be uniform.
No, it's just all going in here.
Okay. Okay. See, there you go. Boom. There you go. How high do you have to make those watermelons?
How high do you have to make them?
I mean, they're not smoking. I'm just saying that how high in the blender.
Let's just go. Let's just do that half.
It's just okay.
You got time?
I got plenty of time. You got time?
I got time.
You got time. I got time. You got someplace to be? Where you got to be? You got to be right here,
This is it.
making this drink.
Oh.
Watermelon,
Yeah.
Papo J's.
All right, I think that's it. Well, let's keep going.
No, let's go with one more.
There you go.
All right. It's a nice knife. Where'd you get this knife? It's a knife store?
No, actually,
Oh, there's skin on that. Is that going to make a
you're
difference?
almost fired.
You can't
I
fire
actually
me.
got that as a.
You can't fire me
Yeah.
because I'm part owner. Right.
I can't fire him because he pays money this way.
Well, no, because you would have to vote. You'd have to have a vote
I'd
in
have
front of
to-
the board.
In front of the board.
I guess where the board is.
That's true.
Because who's in
Yeah,
the board?
yeah. All right. Never mind. I'm blending.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hey, you want more?
Actually, we need to hold on a little bit because I need to figure out where the top of that is.
Well, it would help.
So we've got our watermelon blended. Thanks, Mike. You get a nice container because your friends are going to see this container. You want to strain as much pulp out of your juice as you can. You get a little. What do you call this thing?
I call it a strainer.
They're calling it a
What do you
strainer.
call it?
I call it that thing
Mm.
from my mom's house. And then there you go. It takes a little bit, but you want to get as much pulp as you can out of there because you don't want to chew your drinks. I like to drink my drinks. If you want to chew your drinks, you leave the pulp in. I'm a non-pulp guy. This is going to be a nice watermelon, bit of a cooler. Your afternoon. All right. I'm going to dump that. All right, let's see if we have enough. Let it go a little longer. Make sure we have enough to make a drink.
Force more.
3 hours later.
Yeah, 3 hours later. All right. That should be enough. Right?
Through here or there?
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start out. We're going again. So we've got our watermelon puree strained. Nice tall glass. Because it is the afternoon. You always want a tall glass. Fill this up with ice.
Tall. So you fill that glass all the way up with ice or just halfway? All the way up to the top?
I go about 3/4.
Okay.
3/4, and then you pour back. We're back with 3/4 of a glass filled with ice. 2 ounces of watermelon puree.
So 2 and 2. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
1-to-1.
Okay.
Bit of lime. Right there.
I like it.
And then a chop of lime. Help me out with that chop of lime.
I help you out with a chop of lime. There you go.
Top your lime. Give it a quick stir. There's your cocktail. We've got the watermelon, Papo J's, a lime. You want to top it off. You get your volume. You do want a nice, a lot of drink.
I like a lot of drink.
You want a lot of drink. You want that afternoon to last. Pour a little bit of ginger ale, ginger beer, ginger ale.
Yeah.
I always like the ginger ale.
Okay.
Give it a quick stir.
So the ginger ale is an eye thing, right? So you just kind of top it off.
Top it off.
Right.
It does give it a nice.
Yeah.
It does balance out the sweetness with something a little bit. I don't know what's the word.
Sweetness?
Sure.
Yep.
Nope. Sweetness with sweetness.
Sweetness with sweetness.
Try it out. There you go.
Oh, I like that. The ginger ale adds a little fizz to it. I like it.
Definitely.
You mind making it stronger though? Add a little something.
Absolutely. Be careful.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's delicious. Cheers. That's great. Today,
But no, Mike. I know you love martinis. Make me one.
I love martinis, and I'll make you one. All right, let's do that.
Let's see it.
So you pour your 2 ounces of Papo J's in here. Like 1 or 2 ounces of vermouth.
1 ounce vermouth.
All right, 1
Well,
ounce.
I mean,
For you?
For you, 1 ounce. For me, just kind of like
Right there.
blow vermouth over the top.
All right. Well, I'm going to put 1 ounce
Yeah,
in there.
put it out.
All right, we're going to pour an ounce of vermouth in there.
Sacrilege.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh. Ouch. All right.
You're going to like this. I'm telling you.
Well,
You're going to like this. Now, you're going to shake it, right? Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture, right?
you should play that. You should play that in the band.
What?
The
Shake
shaker.
like the shaker?
The shaker.
I have played the shaker in the
Okay,
band.
yeah.
Yeah. Shake it. Shake it.
That should be.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture, right? There we go. Wow, I did such a good job.
There you
Now,
go.
Okay.
So you asked me for the Hawthorne strainer.
All right. Dave,
No, you know Hawthorne strainer. It's right there.
the Hawthorne strainer right here?
Right.
That's what I'm going to use. What's this strainer called?
That's
Yeah.
a mini.
Doesn't matter. We're going to use the
we don't
Hawthorne
want-
strainer.
yeah.
That's what we're going to use right here. We're going to make it. We're going to do this. Got some ice. Got your martini
it.
glass. Pour a little bit there, Dave. Oh, look at that.
Hurry up.
Oh, no.
Dude.
This is patience. Patience.
Killing me.
Patience is a virtue because this is going to be perfect.
I
Dad,
do want.
Go ahead. What do you want?
I want lime.
I'm going to give you lime.
All right.
Right here. Right here is lime. So you're going to take a wedge of lime. Right? Put that right there. Not in the drink. On the side, huh? How's that look? Give that a whirl. Give that a whirl. Give that a taste.
Solid.
It's solid.
That is clean.
That's clean, right? And there you
Not at
go.
all.
Papo J's martini.
People just show up. Izzy, thank you for making something so awesome. Try this open. Take a little bit off the top. Fill her up. Mix it up. Ready to go. Thank you.
Well, I don't know about this, Dave. All I asked was that I needed a brand of coconut water, and he gives me a coconut. There's no brand on this.
Hold on.
Yep. No, seriously, watch your fingers, man. Go ahead, I'll show you.
tapos ang resolutions. So with
Hi, we're back.
I don't know why Mike got that big guitar and I got that little toy thing to play.
You guys are so awesome.
Well, you know what they say, Dave.
You're compensating. Yeah.
And so for those viewing us, Papo J, so Dave and Mike are giving away 2 bottles of Lambanog. And what's the size of your bottle?
They're 750 milliliters. So like
That's
a
that's
basic
pretty good
bottle
size.
of booze. Yes.
Yeah, and so we are giving away 2 bottles of Lambanog. They're valued at $28 each. For the first 2 people who hashtag Papo Js, and you have to get the spelling right, right? Dave and Mike, you have to get the spelling right. Hashtag PAPOJS. So the first 2 people, we have Christine in the background, and she's going to check the chats in our Facebook group and all of the other locations. So the first 2 people who hashtag Papo Js will get 1 Lambanog bottle each, valued at $28. And so I do have some questions. What makes Lambanog different from other spirits?
I think Lambanog is it's unique to the Philippines. There is no other area where they actually do a Lambanog type spirit, and they've been working on Lambanog since, I'd say, the 1400s. The earliest I could find, or the history I could find on Lambanog, the first talk about it is in the 1400s, and that is as old as something like Scotch or any other spirit made for drinking. And what is unique about it is that it's what it's not. It's not a vodka, really. It's not a rum. It's not a tequila. It's made from coconut.
And what made you go into this kind of business? Why Lambanog specifically? What was the cathartic moment that made you decide to go into producing Lambanog?
I think we like the purity of it. You know, it's very sustainable in a environmental way and a social way. There's when you're producing what goes into Lambanog, it's basically coconut nectar from a coconut tree, and a coconut tree requires no fertilizers, it requires no pesticides, and it doesn't even require irrigation. So it is an amazing environmental friendly product. And then it's everything is produced naturally. Even the alcohol, there's no sort of brewing process. It just the alcohol in the nectar is made naturally. And then when we distill it, what powers the still itself is coconut or corn husks. When you burn corn husks to heat the still, and that corn husks ash is actually spread out over the coconut fields to provide nutrients to the trees itself. So it's something that is a friendly way to make alcohol as possible. So and then on the other side is that Mike and I are both from the Philippines, share a great love for the islands, and we want to create that.
Yeah, we want to share our culture. Dave's starting to sound like
answer
Dave's
that.
Dave's starting to sound like R2D2 over there. So I think what Dave was going to mention was that I think one of the most important thing is that it's Filipino, and we want to introduce our culture to the mainstream. Other cultures have their own alcohol that's unique to their own culture, and for us, it's Lambanog. It's Filipino, and right now you're starting to see Filipino culture come into the forefront, and with people like entertainers like Joe Coy, who's really exposing the Filipino way of life and the Filipino culture, and really exposing who we are as a people. It's only timely that we bring this type of product into the market.
And I just wanted to ask you, can you say what your hobbies are, or anything that our viewers might want to know about you outside of, producing Papo Js Lambanog?
So outside of being part owner of Papo Js Lambanog, I am a member of a band called Loud and Swain. I play bass, I play keyboard. We are a band that's been together for over 20 years now. I think this is I think this year, our official birthday was October 31st. And we've been around officially for 23 years. So it's me and three other fellas. Rob Benedict, who's the lead singer. Billy Moran, who's the lead guitarist. And Stephen Norton, who is our drummer. We've been together, seems like forever. Love each other like brothers. We've been writing our own original music. And you can find our music on iTunes. We have, I think we're up to 7 studio albums now. So besides being part owner of Papo J's and, a wannabe actor like Dave, I mean, I'm going to nominate him for a daytime Emmy after that performance. So, but yeah, that's also what I do on the side is, and we've toured several cities here in the United States. We've toured in Melbourne, Australia, Frankfurt, Germany, London, Birmingham, England, Vienna. So we've been around.
And do you play
a long time.
Do you play a specific genre?
We've all grown up with 80s music, and one half of the band grew up with like hair metal bands, and then the other half of the band grew up with more alternative. So really, you get an eclectic mix of our sound. We can sound anywhere from hard rock to progressive alternative rock to almost alt country rock. So you should all come out and check us out someday when when the pandemic is over. We played the Viper Room, we played the Whiskey, the Roxy.
Oh wow!
So yeah, besides going to Papo J's, you can check out our band at www.loundandswain.com.
And how about you, Dave? Anything outside, anything that you'd like to tell our viewers outside of producing and managing and founding Papo J's?
Well, my life right now is Papo J's. Mike and I met in the environment.
We met in the environmental field because he's now starting to sound like C-3PO. So we met in the environmental field. Almost I think 20 years ago, right, Dave?
Yeah,
so
if not longer.
Yeah, if not longer. Yeah, and we stayed in contact after we left the company that we were working at together. And Dave approached me 3 years ago, and he came up. He and our other partner Joda Shitoku, who's in Hong Kong. They approached me and said, "Hey, we're really serious about Lambanog, and we found a distiller. We're going to bring it to the country." And I met Dave, and I said, "I'm in." I'm in. So the rest is history.
And where can our viewers find Papo Js Lambanog here in the U.S., most specifically in SoCal?
Well, if I'm still visible, but
You're not sounding like C-3PO, by the
San Diego, yeah. In San Diego, the closest place is Holiday Wine Cellar, and it's actually, it's in Encinitas. But if you don't feel like driving up, you hit their website, and they're doing free shipping right now. And if you just go and sign up for it or pick up a bottle, they'll bring it to your house, straight to your house, with no charge for shipping at all.
Okay, and so for those who didn't catch the very first part of our interview session, hashtag Papo Js, and you will get the first 2 people to hashtag Papo Js will get 1 bottle of Lambanog each, and that's valued at $28 each. And is there anything else that you want to say to our viewers?
Yeah, I would just say visit our website, papajs.com, and there you'll find out a little bit about us, a little bit about how Lambanog is made, and where you can purchase our product. Dave mentioned Holiday Wine Cellars, but there are other outlets where you can buy our product online, and we're also available in restaurants, and all the links are on our website. So I encourage all those that are viewing us right now to visit papajs.com.
Yeah, and also, we're always looking for new places to head into, and if you guys want to recommend places we should hit up that you would want to see Papo Js, just let us know, and we'll give them a call. Or you could certainly go and ask for Papo Js at your favorite places. Please do.
And we recently are now affiliated with drizzly.com. So if you're feeling up to it, just go on to drizzly.com and look up Papo Js as well.
Awesome. I'm going to check out your website once again. I know a couple of places here in historic Filipino town where I am carry Papo Js. And, I'm going to check those out. We have like a couple of bars and restaurants that are really close by. And so once again, thank you so much for being with us tonight. And before we go, I just wanted to thank our vendors, the SoCal Pinoy's vendors, who are sponsoring our show with Mike and Dave. So that's the Hi-Fi Hedgehog Gift Shop and CMC Legacy Group. CMC Legacy Group has a $50 off discount for all of our viewers, and you can use it on any of their services or their business consulting firm. And they offer services such as tax services, accounting services, and if you want to incorporate your business and form your business and get your seller's permits, they're the people to go. So go to their website as well, aside from going to Papo J's website, of course. And also the Hi-Fi Hedgehog is available. We are available at Facebook. We have a Facebook page. And so once again, thank you so much, Dave and Mike from Papo Js Lambanog, and also to Christine Consuni, and and to Andrew and Arvin, who are in the background watching checking our show tonight. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. We do have karaoke after this at 8:30. Oh my gosh, it's like karaoke 8:30 to whenever. So Mike or Dave, if you wanna join, you're welcome to join us.
Dave, that's all you. Mick, thanks for having us. We really appreciate the platform. And again, we'd love for the viewers to just check us out on papajs.com. Like us on the Facebook page. Check us out on Instagram. We're on Twitter.
Papo J Spirits.
Yep. And so check us out, please.
High five.
Thank you again.
High five, Hedgehog. CMC.
Yay!
High five, Hedgehog. Yay! Thank you, Mick.
Thank you so
Take
much.
care.
Thank you, Dave and Mike. You guys are awesome. And I'm gonna check out you guys music, when the pandemic is over, whenever that will be, or maybe you could do a virtual concert for us.
All right. Yeah, I'll put you on the guest list.
Days, right?
Yeah.
With free booze. Thank you so much. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week for another set of virtual classes. That's Mick Diaz Presents. We have a whole month this November of virtual classes for you guys, and I will be announcing that in the Mick Diaz Presents Facebook page and also the SoCal Pinoy's Facebook page. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, take care. Thanks, Mick.
Thank you so much.
Bye.